I'm not sure if we're going to get much of a sunset because there seems to be quite a bit of cloud. How thick that cloud is on the horizon, I'm not sure. So could be good, or it could just snuff the sun out. Got one of the Wight ferries making its way from Yarmouth to Lymington. Got like a rib tearing along the water. Very peaceful. So whatever the sunset is like, should be a good spot to take some pictures this evening. So I'm just trying a few long exposures of Hurst Point and the castle and the lighthouse with the kind of sun behind the cloud. It's a lovely sky. Nice evening. Just a little bit to the west of Yarmouth. As you can just see the Wight ferry pulling in there after its journey from Lymington. Well, my hope is beginning to fade. The sunset in about 10 minutes time, maybe a bit less. I was hoping for a bit of colour in the sky. We got a tiny bit, nothing to speak of. It is lovely being out here, there's no doubt about that. Right, so fingers crossed for sunrise tomorrow back on the eastern side of the island. So I hope you'll join me then. Good morning from Seaview. Just after sunrise. No sunrise as such, but I just thought there might be a little bit of interest in the sky a bit later on. As there's a few gaps in the cloud. Looks like it's going to be quite a nice day, but quite a lot of cloud to the east at the moment. But we'll see. I'm not quite sure what the forecast is. Tide on its way in, but only 2 hours after low tide, so still plenty of beach to creep up before it gets to high tide. I'm just trying a bit of a long exposure here, and I might try one or two more, and then just hope we get a nice break in the cloud with a bit of sun bursting through. So that was worth coming round for. A really nice little session of photography here. Beautiful the way the sun is catching Seaview. Just a slight gap in the clouds, enough for it to briefly appear and shed this glorious light on the landscape. Coffee, camera, coastline, and I'm out here again. Second morning running, I've come to Seaview. As you can see, it's quite a lot of cloud on the horizon, just about 2 minutes before sunrise. See where the sun is going to come up over there, so whether we'll get anything, I don't know. And then I've just been trying to do a few photographs, not an ideal position or setup, but I've been trying to take the moon, which is a full moon by the looks of it, looking really, really nice. So look, just above those houses there. So that was quite good fun, but trying to get it in the chimney. Wow, fantastic. So this is great fun. The sun just rising behind that ship with like a little bit of cloud in front of it. Absolutely magnificent. Been great fun trying to capture it. Beautifully still morning. So the sun's disappeared behind the clouds for a while. Really enjoyed trying to get the sun rising behind the ship. That was really good. Hopefully some of those will come out all right. So now the tide's quite a long way out, having a full moon. It's about an hour and a half after high tide, so the tide's coming in. But quite a bit of beach has been exposed. I'm thinking maybe 20 minutes or so before the sun casts some beautiful light on the landscape, just maybe having a walk with the wide angle lens and just seeing what the 11 to 22, which in full frame equivalent I reckon is probably, I don't know, 17 or 18 to 35, something like that. So put that lens on and then just go for a stroll, and when the sun starts hitting the landscape around Seaview and the beaches, might be quite nice. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So there's this area of kind of rock pools and captured water from the sea when it's come in, and this interesting sort of rock pattern. So I'm just trying to take a few pictures of that. So here it comes, the sun re-emerges from behind the clouds. I've got my wide angle lens on as the swimmers make their way out of the sea from this Saturday morning dip they've been on the last day of September. I'm gonna stroll along the coastline and hopefully take some pictures of the coast with hopefully some nice warm light. What a beautiful morning. So I've made it round to Priory Bay. What a beautiful morning. The fact that there's a bit of haze in the sky means I've been able to kind of shoot towards the sun a little bit longer than normal. And the sun now the landscape now just beginning to be bathed in this nice warm sunlight as a flock of gulls soars through the sky. Oh, this is getting out. This is really nice. As I stroll back, this is an unexpected treat. these reflections here. The tide's gone out quite a long way this morning because it's full moon, so spring tides. And look, you got these great reflections of the houses. Now, very, very sadly, earlier on in the week, the sycamore gap tree on Hadrian's Wall was vandalized. It was chopped down, and that's upset a lot of people, including myself. My son and I walked Hadrian's Wall, I don't know, about 12 years ago. We had a fantastic time, and that was quite a significant part of it. We loved, you know, that section and taking some pictures around that famous tree that was used in the Kevin Costner Robin Hood film. So very, very sad, but for some reason that just kind of reminds me of it there. I'm not quite sure what type of tree that is from this distance, but anyway, so trees have been a bit of a feature of this week. So take a few reflection shots on the way back. So on this beautiful, sunny last day of September 2023, as I make my way back to Seaview, I'd like to thank you for joining me this week on my photographic adventures, and I will see you on the next one.